Happy Friday, everyone. Welcome to this week's edition of Wixology. Again, I'm hoping to run through the ad panel, and in previous sessions, we have gone through the text, images, buttons, gallery, decorative elements, interactive elements, and the box. So again, if you're interested in any of those, and I check out my Wixology channel, and you can sort of have a little look at the how-tos for those sections. But this week we're going to focus on the strip. I'm hoping to split this into two sections and possibly next week look at how to use strips to design for different screen sizes. I think that will probably be quite popular, so keep an eye out for that one. And if you're enjoying the how-tos, then please subscribe to the channel and turn the bell notifications on. So without further ado, as you can see, I've hovering over the strip, so I get, much as we have had with the other elements, we get these various options here to add into a strip. So these are great when you're looking for some content, and it gives you potentially some ideas. So, for example, a logical place to start might be with a welcome page. So again, if I click and choose this one, this would be a great first fold impact statement for my website. And obviously then I could customize the text and the button in this case, which we've already looked at in previous sessions. So you can click on it and then you can change the strip background. So even though we've pulled it across, and we can equally change the height. So if I decided I perhaps only wanted that as a 500 height, I can add this height in here and pull it up. Equally, I can pull it up or down as well. So if I undo and undo, take it back to the 750 so you can get an idea. We can also change the background. So if we click on the background, we can change to a colour, which might be useful, or we could change to an image. So again, if we scroll on this one, click on this illuminated rock, and again, you can see if that was the right style for you. And obviously, you select an image for your particular business or organisation. So then we might decide that we've got our welcome and now we're thinking about our about. So again, perhaps we would click on the about section and we've dropped that in. Now you notice that actually popped to the top, which is a bit of a pain because I actually wanted that underneath. So what I can do is I can click on this zoom out and reorder. And it gives me this. I can click on a section and I can just click to move that down, which is nice and easy. Makes life a little bit easier. So just close that down. So then we may decide we want a services section. So if we were making a one-page website, obviously in our instance, all these are looking a little bit disjointed, but I quite like this here. So again, look, I've gone and made the same mistake again. I've dropped it in and it's gone to the top. So again, I can just click out, click on it and move it down. Ooh. Move it down. So I click on that one and move it down to reorder. So there we are. Got a bit of space there. So we can just delete that in here. And that's coming along nicely. Now, this is kind of a good view because we can sort of at a glance see how it's sort of coming along and perhaps how it may look on a different size device as well is quite a nice idea here. So we'll just close that down. And actually just looking at this, you may feel you could click on these different strips and you could change the colour scheme, swap in the images and out so that you would get a better flow. Obviously, I'm just sort of showing you as an example. So things will look a little eclectic, but still you get the idea. So again, we've got our about, so we've got this highlighted here. So we're going to add another strip here, and this time we've got our services, so perhaps you want to introduce people to the team. So let's have a little look and think. I quite like this one, so I'm going to drop that in. And there we are, we've got our team in. And again, we can click on the elements and make our changes to text, swap images in and out, change colour backgrounds. So again, on this, we may decide we want another ones, but no, it's not looking too bad, although I'm not too keen on this, the look of this, but it just gives us an example for now. So let's have a little look again. So on our strip, we might decide that we want testimonials. So perhaps, let's have a little look. Quite like him for a testimonial, so we'll just drop him in. There we go. Okay. So again, now if we zoom out again and have a little look, we can see all our different strips and elements, and are basically almost building like a one-page site. Now there would be nothing stopping us here if we had another page and we wanted to add another page. There would be nothing stopping us adding a strip on our new page. So let's just call it new page. And so if I had wanted to add another section, but it was going to be more of an own page, so I could have added perhaps the about and had that on another page. So again, choose the strip I want and just attach it to that page. So it doesn't have to all be on the same page, but just gives you an idea of sort of clicking and adding these sections, and it giving you some ideas and inspirations as well to help improve your designs and make them look a little bit more professional and polished. So another strip that I use regularly tends to be, in fact, probably the one I use the most, is the blank strip. And we will probably expand on that a little bit more in part 2, but just to show you for now, we click and we drag and we drop it out. Okay, so again, this is basically just a canvas for us to work on, and we can start adding our elements and content too. So I might decide I want to add a button. I might decide I want to add some text here, perhaps a heading or something like that, and so on and so forth. So again, we would build up until we had something that we were sort of happy with as far as our design goes. Again, as we did before, we can change on the strip background. We can change the colour. So I might decide I want this as a bright orange, a bit bold, but still. Or I might decide that I want an image. So let's have a little look here. Can have an image. Okay, obviously it would be difficult to read over this image, but if you have a little look, you've got some settings here as well. So we could take the opacity down, and look, because we've got an orange colour behind, we could change the orange colour perhaps to a white. Okay, and now our text is showing a little bit clearer. So again, that's another option. You've also got some options here. If I just move myself out of the way, as to how the image displays in the background, and potentially you could add your own image from your own computer as well. So that gives you a little bit more of an idea about strips. In the next episode, as I said at the start, I'll show how you can use strips to help you with your designs in terms of organisation and making sure that it displays effectively on different screen types. Hopefully you found this useful. If you did, then please subscribe and turn those bell notifications on, and I'll bring you another episode next week. I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend, and I look forward to speaking to you all soon. Take care. Bye now.